This episode is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website to build a beautiful website and grow your brand.
Ooda lolly. Golly, what a day.
Help! Robin, help!
The biggest reason why people find Robin Hood attractive is because he's good.
Oh, God bless Robin Hood.
The media would have us believe that bad boys are sexy. Good men are the sexiest.
Robin Hood and Little John.
Healthy masculinity is, what can I do to help?
Don't worry, you'll grow into it, young man.
How can I use my talents, my strength to make a difference for people who are struggling?
He's helping them see the best in themselves.
Someday there'll be happiness again in Nottingham. You'll see.
Robin exemplifies what a healthy man looks like. If he has one flaw, hello, I'm Jonathan Decker, licensed therapist who loves movies and oodalotty oodalolly. This is
What show is this?
Robin Hood.
What show is this?
Cinema therapy.
You never said that.
Welcome to it.
Cut the show. I'm done.
Who are you?
I'm Alan Seawright, a professional filmmaker who needs therapy.
You guys, we're getting worse at our jobs, not better as time goes on.
You can watch our brains decompose in real time.
Today we're talking about Disney's Robin Hood versus toxic masculinity. I wanted to address something really fast. We keep getting comments about, hey, we liked it when you said limiting masculinity instead of toxic way back in the Aragorn episode, which you can watch right here. I still stand by the phrase limiting masculinity. I stand by the notion that anytime you place limits or boundaries on what men can do or feel, it holds them back.
Of course.
I still want to use the phrase toxic masculinity, and I want to reclaim it from the morons who would say that all masculinity is toxic, because it's not.
Genius.
Because there's a version of it which is toxic because it's harmful.
Also, toxic is an adjective.
Write that down, write that down!
There's nothing inherently positive or negative about masculinity. It is a thing.
Yep.
Toxic masculinity is taking masculine traits and disordering them to the point where they become toxic, harmful, pervasive, bad, no likey.
Also, those of you asking why we don't talk about toxic femininity more,
It's not a thing, go yourself.
And I'm Ron Burgundy.
It's not a thing, go yourself.
San Diego.
I think there are ways that women are socialized to be about what it means to be a woman that can be harmful.
Absolutely.
Also, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole because there's not a womosphere that's doing untold damage worldwide like the manosphere is doing. So, Robin Hood is an example of healthy masculinity. Check it out.
You know something, Robin? I was just wondering. Are we good guys or bad guys? You know, I mean, are robbing the rich to feed the poor?
Rob? That's a naughty word. We never rob. We just sort of borrow a bit from those who can afford it.
Borrow? Boy, are we in debt.
This movie is so simple and kind of shaggy. Like,
Yeah.
That sounds like another
it doesn't
collection
really
there
have a
for the
plot.
poor. Hey, Johnny boy?
Yeah. Sweet charity.
But man, it's fun.
I wanted to include this scene because is it moral what they're doing? Robin likes to use euphemisms of we're borrowing, they're not going to pay it back.
Come on.
But in this circumstance, you see just how much oppression the sheriff and Prince John are putting on the people to where they can't even survive. They're going to starve unless someone does something.
I mean, literally taking the last penny from a widow and her 87 little rabbits.
And so Robin Hood is an example of healthy masculinity because he's always going to do the right thing and the moral thing.
For you, Otto, from Robin Hood. Oh, God bless Robin Hood.
One of the things that you talk about a lot is like one of the best uses of like masculine strength is to uplift other people, right?
Yeah.
It's not to do what Prince John is doing and the Sheriff of Nottingham is doing, which is they're using their strength to put down and oppress and take from people. Robin Hood and Little John are using their strength to support, uplift, provide help. They're doing the best they can for other people using their strength.
Which in this case is cross-dressing, which is healthy masculinity.
Nothing healthier than dressing up like a lady to befuddle some folks and steal their money.
Hey, have you all seen our Cinema Therapy website?
It was so easy to build and set up our website using Squarespace.
We found a template that worked really well for us from one of the many professionally designed templates Squarespace offers.
And then it was so easy to customize.
With intuitive drag and drop editing.
That's what that looks like.
And awesome visual design.
As awesome as Robin's feathered calf and tunic ensemble.
Oodalali.
Squarespace Domains also makes it easy to find the best site name for your business at one all-inclusive price.
No hidden fees or add-ons required.
And every Squarespace domain comes with advanced privacy and security tools.
Your site will even be safe from the wicked Sheriff of Nottingham.
I don't think he actually goes after websites, but sure.
Sure he does. He goes after everything. Squarespace SEO tools will help you get discovered fast.
As fast as Robin Hood and Little John making off with all of Prince John's jewels.
Even faster as old Betsy.
Every website is optimized to be indexed with an auto-generated sitemap, meta descriptions, and more.
So your site will show up more often on search engines and reach more of your ideal audience or customers.
So whether you need to build a custom website for your archery school,
Or to sell your line of custom disguises.
or if you just really want to celebrate and memorialize your mother on a website,
Mommy.
Squarespace will work for you.
And you won't have to spend months building a website.
Check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch,
Go to squarespace.com/cinematherapy and use code cinematherapy to get 10% off your first website or domain.
Gee whiz, it's Robin Hood.
Happy birthday, son.
Oh, he's so handsome. Just like he's real.
Literally every woman and many men watching this movie.
How old are you today?
Gosh, I'm 7 years old, going on 8.
7? Well, that does make you the man of the house. And I've got just the right present for you.
For me? Gee, say.
Are you sure about this, Rob?
Robin Hood, sir. Hey, how do I look?
this is the difference between 1970s Disney and current Disney. Currently, he'd give him a suction cup arrow.
Right.
Of course. There you go.
Boy, oh boy. Now how do I look?
You're aiming it at your
Hat's
siblings.
too big.
Shh, mind your manners.
Yes, monumentals.
Don't worry, you'll grow into it, young man.
Little Lolly, I'm gonna try.
You will never not get me with real cute little toddler animated.
Uh-huh. Well, and they use real kids, obviously.
Have made his birthday a wonderful one. How can I ever thank you?
I only wish I could do more. Here. And keep your chin up. Someday there'll be happiness again in Nottingham. You'll see.
Oh, Robin Hood, you've risked so much to keep our hopes alive. Bless you. Bless you.
This movie's so dumb, guys. What? Look, it's great, and I love it. But, like, it is not structured like a story.
No.
At all.
If you go to the original story, it's a series of vignettes. He does play dress up, and
It's
he
true.
does shoot arrows.
It's true. This is oddly closer than most of the
It really is. Like,
most of the like modern film adaptations where it's gritty Robin Hood. He's a survivor of a war, and he's back to take revenge.
in fairness, I will defend Prince of Thieves till the day I die.
Prince of Thieves is a great bad movie.
Yeah.
Me cleared it.
Speaking of using his strength
Yeah.
to uplift, support, protect, sustain, provide, he is keeping people's hopes alive. He has these abilities, he has these talents that he could technically use for violence, he could use for aggression, he could use to make himself rich.
Absolutely.
He's a skilled thief.
Yeah, he doesn't have to live in a weird shack in the forest.
Right. He could be super rich, but he chooses to keep people's hopes alive and keep them literally alive. This is a family that were just taxed into oblivion, and Robin Hood comes, and this is what he spends his time doing. Healthy masculinity is, what can I do to help? It's how can I use my talents, my strength, my abilities to make a difference for people who are struggling. And there's a reason why. It's not just the voice, and it's not just the animation. The biggest reason why, in my opinion, people find Robin Hood attractive is because he's good. Which speaks to something I fundamentally believe, that even though the media would have us believe that bad boys are sexy, good men are the sexiest.
Nice guys aren't sexy.
No.
See our Megamind episode. Ooh. Good guys, very sexy. Mm-hmm. Which, I'm not really a good guy, so...
Stop it. You only need to be sexy for your wife. She's right there.
Right, I'm looking at her and she's pointedly not looking at me.
She retires to consider her verdict.
And on top of that, he's gentle.
Yeah.
He's helping them see the best in themselves.
Yeah. He doesn't have to be a tough guy around kids to motivate them to toughen up. He meets them where they're at, and what they need is gentility and a sharp arrow.
Real pointy. That kid is going to severely injure one of his siblings.
Uh-oh, now you done it.
Hey, whoa, it's boiling over.
You're burning the chow.
Sorry, Johnny. Guess I was thinking about Maid Marian again. I can't help it. I love her, Johnny.
Look, why don't you stop mooning and moping around? Just marry the girl.
Marry her? You don't just walk up to a girl, hand her a bouquet, and say, "Hey, remember me? We were kids together. Will you marry me?"
He's obviously never been to Utah.
Done that Come on, Robbie. Climb the castle walls. Sweep her off her feet. Carry her off in style.
It's no use, Johnny. I've thought it all out. It just wouldn't work. Besides, what have I got to offer her?
Well, for one thing, you can't cook.
I'm serious, Johnny. She's a high-born lady of quality.
So she's got class. So what?
I'm an outlaw, that's what.
We're not talking because almost all this is
Life
important.
for a lovely lady always on the run. What kind of a future is that?
Oh, for heaven's sake, son. You're no outlaw. Why, someday you'll be called a great hero.
A hero? Did you hear that, Johnny?
Fried Tuck's got
We've
some
just been
eyebrows.
pardoned.
Oh, that's a gas. We ain't even been arrested yet.
In quick succession, Robin is not only hopelessly romantic,
Yep.
but unashamedly openly so.
Yeah, with his manly man buddy.
With his manly man buddy who's wearing the daintiest little apron.
I need some frilly ass aprons.
You need a frilly apron for doing laundry.
A, for doing laundry, and B, for cook. I like to cook, guys. I really like to cook.
With his buddy who not only doesn't shame him, but just openly continues the conversation and
Well, it
reinforces
encourages him.
Yeah. There's no, "Oh, dude, you're so you're whipped. What's wrong with you, lame, bro?"
You're in love with a woman? Gay.
You're in love with a woman, gay.
I love her, Johnny.
Gay!
And then the thing that honestly I find very moving is that even though Robin is desperately in love with Marian, what matters to him more is her happiness. Like, he wants to be with her, but even more, he wants a bright future for her, and he doesn't see a way for him to provide that. That's what love really is. If it's infatuation, attraction, attachment, it can be possessive, it can be territorial, it can be, I must have you. And there's so many romances where that's the vibe, and it's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Real love is, I want your happiness even more than I want you. Everything about this scene just oozes healthy masculinity, what it is to be a man in a way that is supportive, emotionally, mentally, relationally, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. And this movie is like 50 years old.
Yeah, it's great. Even Little John teasing Robin about not being able to cook, like, clearly he can't cook.
Yeah.
Like, this is not something that Robin's like, "Oh, well, but..."
He doesn't get defensive about
No,
it.
he's like, yeah.
It's like, I know.
That's another thing I can't offer her, right?
Well, and the fact is, a little bit of trolling amongst friends is a sign of affection. When I always say the difference between sarcasm and playful teasing is, one, does the recipient think it's funny? Two, does the recipient feel respected and loved in the friendship? If they do, then you can call them out on their foibles because, like, yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, Jonathan and I really give each other shit. a lot.
A lot.
Because we genuinely love each other, and we know that it is always from a place of love. And the very few times where either of us has ever crossed the line, we can just say to the other, like, too far.
Too far.
And
then,
it's like, oh, okay, cool. And we
Yeah.
steer clear of that.
And that's another sign of unhealthy masculinity is defensive.
Yeah.
It's how dare you insult me. It's how dare you point out anything that could possibly be wrong or a weakness of mine, instead of the humility and the self-acceptance that's just like, yeah, no, nailed it. I can't cook. Like, I suck at that. And just being able to laugh at it.
And now I name you the
Peter Ustinov as Prince John.
Like legendary.
The loser.
Loser. Everything.
Loser.
Mommy. Oh.
Seize him.
That's the thing. Oh, look how
I sentence you to sudden, instant, and even immediate death.
Please, please, sire. I beg of you to spare his life. Please have mercy.
Okay. This movie is showing a lot of healthy masculinity. This movie also fails the Bechdel test so hard.
Yeah, it does.
And does this prisoner return your love?
Marion, my darling, I love you more than life itself.
Ah, young love, your pleas have not fallen upon a heart of stone. The traitors to the crown must die.
Traitor to the crown? That crown belongs to King Richard. Long live King Richard!
Long live King Richard!
Now, an unhealthy masculinity dovetails immediately into a temper tantrum from Prince John. We could do an entire episode on Prince John as like Prince John versus healthy masculinity. Maybe we should. Would you like to see that? Because Prince John is the epitome of the manosphere.
He is the most fragile male, maybe in the entire Disney canon.
Besides, you broke your mother's mirror. Ah, Mommy!
I love
That would be a great episode too, like ranking
male fragility.
Ranking male fragility in Disney. That would be fun too.
We'd piss off so many people,
Yeah.
but they're the exact people we want to piss off. So we don't care.
You pick
Come
your
at me,
audience.
bro. Take a look at what I'm wearing, people. Do you think anybody wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys?
Things I love. Robin declaring his love for Marion. As much as I adore as a performance and a laugh out loud moment, Leia's I love you and Han's I know. Like, that's great.
It is amazing.
But as far as actually modeling healthy masculinity, this right here, this where he says I love you more than life itself in front of everybody, just openly declares it. Now, this is healthy if the recipient wants it.
Sure.
Declaring while handcuffed by authorities that you love someone more than life itself if that person doesn't want you in their life.
If you're just a run-of-the-mill criminal,
yeah, or a stalker,
maybe do some work on yourself first.
But I love, again, how open he is. He's not ashamed of his feelings for her and everybody knowing about it. And then he shows a great amount of strength when he says, long live King Richard. He's the true king. Down with tyranny. He's not perched up in a tree where they can't reach him shouting these things.
Yeah, with his arrow trained on,
Yeah.
he's not in a position of strength at this moment.
No, he's chained. They could run him through. They could stab him right now, and he still stands by his convictions. Again, strength is a wonderful thing. Backbone, courage, but these need to be used for righteous causes.
Help! Robin, help!
This entire sequence.
Marion, my love, will you marry me?
Oh, darling, I thought you'd never ask me.
It's so shaggy, but so much
Could have
fun.
chosen more romantic.
And I love the music.
And for our honeymoon, London,
Yes.
Normandy,
Yes.
sunny Spain.
Why not?
This is the prototype for Will and Elizabeth's proposal while sword fighting.
Yes.
Gore
Verbinski definitely watched this and was like, oh, I can do better than that.
He definitely did bigger.
It's bigger.
And it's not worse, but this is the OG. Listen, I'm all for strong women who can protect themselves. There's something delightfully old-fashioned about him just like swooping down on a magic rope that goes down and then up and...
Listen, if you can do an Errol Flynn, you must do an Errol Flynn. And I'm talking about in real life, too. Like, if you can ever swing through on a rope and snatch someone out of danger, if you don't, you have failed as a man.
I don't listen.
That is healthy masculinity.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man!
I don't know that we're going to hold everyone to that criteria. I certainly can't hold my own body weight on a rope with one arm, much less picking up somebody else.
I'm not saying that you must be able to do that to be a healthy man, but if you can do that and you don't,
okay.
You're not a healthy man.
Hey!
So enough of my stupid bullshit. What can we actually learn from Robin in this scene?
It's never enough. He seizes the opportunity. Speaking of Will and Elizabeth, when they're like, let's get married right now, like this is the only time we've got. Like Robin's carpe dieming this whole situation of no time like the present. Also, we're about to die. Everyone's blood is pumping. The likelihood of her saying yes right now is very high. No, she would always say yes, and he knows that. But I love that he doesn't wait for the opportune moment. He's just like, this is it. I'm making it happen.
And speaking of Will and Elizabeth, we're going to be talking about them. We have a few tour dates remaining in the upper Midwest, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Chicago. If there's still tickets available, which I don't know if there are at this point, you can come see us. And we'll see you, and we'll talk about Will and Elizabeth, and it'll be great. We'll carpe some diems. Wonderful classic flame animation and water splash animation. I love effects animation. So much fun.
In fairness, that last arrow looked like it hit right where it was.
It really did.
So I want to talk about this whole scene, this whole rescue that they do here. Because it's based on not brute strength.
Right.
Robin uses his wits, his intelligence. He also relies on his friends. He's not Rambo. As much as, listen, I'm from the 80s. I enjoy Rambo, as stupid as it is. The whole one-man army thing.
Sure.
In reality, healthy masculinity isn't afraid to ask for help. It isn't afraid to rely on others.
Right.
Don't cry, Little John / Baloo. Little Baloo. Oh gosh. Stop it with the shiny eyes, guys, and the mopey music. Man, they're really...
Dude, as a kid, I was in bits watching this.
But again, intelligence is what saves him. He relies on his wits, not just on his strength.
Hey, what the... Oh, man, did you have me worried, Rob? I thought you were long gone.
Now Robin Hood.
Robin Hood?
Swung twice that far, huh, Mr. Robin?
So Prince of Thieves took the wrong lesson. Turns out you can have a buttload of American accents in your Robin Hood movie as long as Robin Hood's not one of them.
Correct.
Oh, the lally!
Oh no! It's so miserably unfair!
No, you wouldn't listen. Your traps just never work. And now, look what you've done to your mother's castle.
Oh my gosh, we have to do an episode on Prince John.
Yeah.
He's too much fun. He's too much fun. Peter Ustinov ate the entire room he was in. And the animators, the hair standing on end and everything for the
Mommy!
Oh my gosh.
Sucks his thumb.
Oh, incredible.
Reminds me of you every episode, honestly.
I've got mommy issues.
See, with the trolling and the love, this is how it works. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might have to finish this episode on my own. We've lost Alan. Alan, come back. I agree with you. There's not really a 3-act structure to this film.
There's not a 1-act structure to this film. There's a bunch of stuff that happens. And normally I'd be really mad about it. But this whole movie's so damn charming.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's delightful. And Robin exemplifies what a healthy man looks like.
Yeah.
Someone that you can rely on, someone with integrity, someone with compassion, someone with humility, and someone who is openly affectionate and gentle and intelligent and balances all of that with strength. If he has one flaw, he's a bit of a show-off And every time he does it, he gets caught or almost killed.
But you know what makes up for it? Homeboy's a fox.
He is Fox.
So until next time,
hiss! You're never here when I need you!
Oodalolly. And Oodalolly movies.
Oodalolly movies? I guess that makes about as sense as anything that says Oodalolly in it.
What does Oodalolly mean?
I don't...
Why did they say it 400 times in this movie? What is going on?
Folks, head over to our Patreon to see updates about our newest feature film from Cinema Therapy Studios, directed by this guy. I want to thank our patrons, folks like
Grace Kyung,
TJ Kane,
Ian M. Hennig,
AIM,
and Smklash.